First, the major news from the Premier League that landed late last night. And Nottingham Forest have sacked head coach Nuno Espirito Santo. Nuno was given a new contract in June, having guided Forest back into Europe for the first time in nearly 30 years. But cracks appeared in recent weeks, particularly with his comments about owner Evangelos Marinakis. And Sky Sports News has learned a meeting between Nuno and Marinakis to try and fix their relationship never took place. Well, Sky Sports News has also been told that the Forest owner was deeply hurt and angered by Nuno speaking out against him twice in public. The first time came ahead of Forest's opening game of the season against Brentford, which they won 3-1, as Nuno openly criticised the Forest hierarchy for the club's transfer strategy.
We are very far, very, very far from where we should be. We are very far in terms of preparation, in terms of planning, in terms of squads. So we are all very worried that 2 or 3 days' time we are playing for the Premier League, the more demanding competition in the world, and we are very far, very, very far. The plans that we had didn't come true. The preparation was, in terms of squad, was not ideal. We didn't have the chance to create what I think is more important, is the bond, because we don't know which squad we have. We have players working here that know they're going to live on loan. We have a major problem.
Well, following that criticism, Forest then spent £118 million on 4 new players in the coming week, and they were actually the 8th highest spenders in the Premier League during what was an astonishing summer transfer window. But despite those signings, just a week after his criticism of the club's hierarchy, Nuno then opened up on his relationship with Forest owner Evangelos Marinakis, admitting their bond was no longer the same. And where there's smoke, there's fire. In response to reports, his position at the club were under threat.
I always had a very good relationship with the owner. Last season was very, very, very close, almost daily basis. This season, not so well, but I always believe that dialogue and what you say or your opinion is always valid, because my concern is the squad and the season that we have ahead of us. But our relations has changed.
It's changed?
Yeah, it's not so close. It's not on a daily basis. So, yeah.
Is that a good thing, though? Or?
No, it's not good. It's not good. I think everybody at the club should be together, but it's not a reality.
Well, last season, Nuno defended his owner when Marinakis stormed the pitch at full-time following a 2-2 draw with rivals Leicester. Marinakis looked to have delivered some harsh words to his head coach after a result that dented their Champions League hopes. Well, Nuno won 28 of his 73 matches in charge at Nottingham Forest, leading them to a 7th-place Premier League finish last season, meaning Forest will play in Europe for the first time in 30 seasons, as well as an FA Cup semi-final. Nuno's last game in charge of Forest was a 3-0 home defeat to West Ham. They've picked up 4 points from their 3 games so far this season. They head to Arsenal in the lunchtime kick-off on Saturday. Now, who's in charge for that game remains unclear, but who could be Nuno's replacement at Nottingham Forest? Well, Sky Sports News has been told no one has yet been lined up, but these 4 coaches, widely admired by the Forest hierarchy. Oliver Glasner, Andoni Iraola, Marco Silva and Mauricio Pochettino will all be considered. Making the decision on Nuno's replacement will be Ross Wilson and Edu, the former technical director of Arsenal and now Marinakis' right-hand man and head of global football at Forest.